Live from the Scripps Studios, this is 10 News.
We start with this breaking news update. We are learning more about the woman killed in the crossfire of a gang shooting. I'm Virginia Cha.
I'm Jason Martinez. 10 News reporter Jared Aarons live in Escondido, where friends are remembering her as a pillar of the community.
Jason, Virginia, Catherine Kennedy was driving home from church last night when a stray bullet from a gang shootout on this street took her life. We went to her church this morning. People there tell us they are devastated and stunned that she died in such a senseless act of violence. These pictures of Catherine show her love for the outdoors and motorcycle rides with her husband. All that ended late last night. Neighbors say they heard at least a half dozen gunshots and then a car crash. This morning, people who live on the street walked by the crime scene, some of them taking their kids to school. They pointed to gang graffiti on the walls, told us they don't feel safe in their neighborhood.
I'm always parked right there with my kids. You know, it could have, like I said, it could have been us. It doesn't even matter who it was. It's just dangerous, and people shouldn't even be going through this at all.
Escondido police just told us that the apartment complex near where this happened has been a problem for gangs for a long time, and they say they are going to step up enforcement now. But they still need some leads about this shooting. They don't have any description of the suspects that they can share. So anybody with information, they want you to give them a call. Live in Escondido, Jared Aarons, 10 News.
And happening now, protests taking part around the world for International Women's Day. The United Nations designates the day to recognize inequality and oppression. The demonstrations also include walkouts to show the impact that women have on businesses. And back here at home, some businesses also taking part to show their support for a day without a woman. 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala live in North Park there, where one local shop has closed its doors for the day. But Mimi, how have people been reacting to the strike?
Hey Jason, a lot of people have been reacting really positively from what we've seen. They've been coming around, taking pictures, posting on their social media. This is simply local to business here on University Avenue in North Park. And today it's just one of many stores that's closing its doors to honor a day without women. Inside this one shop, there are 55 women-run businesses just inside this one store, and it's operated by 5 women every single day. Now, I just spoke with the owner of the store, Brian, 5 minutes ago. He is a man, and he wanted to shut the doors and celebrate those women. He didn't care about the loss of business because he tells me the cause is just so important to him and his employees. They're also asking people to donate to the YWCA of San Diego. Now, organizers of the strike say the point of this is to really show the importance of women and their impact on the U.S. economy. Organizers are asking that women don't support any businesses unless they are owned by women. And that's exactly what the owners of another local business, Machete Beer House in National City, are hoping people will do. It's owned and operated by a woman and her partner who want to see other women succeed. So today they're having a fundraiser selling t-shirts and beer, and all of those proceeds will go to the Manas Hermanitas program. It's a group that mentors and empowers young women to help them build leadership skills.
It's kind of like a little sister program where they learn educational skills as well as skill building and promote self-esteem.
So that fundraiser will begin at 3 today, and if you'd like to participate in that, the address is 2325 Highland Avenue in National City. Reporting live in North Park, Mimi Alcala, 10 News.
And a lot of people tweeting about International Women's Day, or a day without a woman, here online. The president here tweeted, "On International Women's Day, join me in honoring the critical role of women here in America and around the world." Senator Dianne Feinstein had a series of tweets talking about this. The U.S. is the only developed country that doesn't guarantee paid time off to care for a new baby or sick family members. She encourages that paid time off. And on a lighter note, this is what Stan Lee posted. He said to remember some of our greatest heroes on this International Women's Day. Of course, posting all the heroes right there, Virginia.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. Thank you, Mel. Developing story here now to the security breach that has outed top secret U.S. spy methods. WikiLeaks published thousands of files that say the CIA has been secretly hacking into phones, computers, even smart TVs to turn them into listening devices. ABC's Janae Norman is in Washington with how the revelation is rocking the intelligence community, the tech world, and Americans.
8,700 documents posted to WikiLeaks revealing CIA programs with code names like After Midnight and Brutal Kangaroo.
This is in some ways WikiLeaks' most daring release yet.
An extraordinary compromise of U.S. intelligence that officials say appear to be authentic, now out in the open and in the hands of terrorists and foreign nationals.
God, it's without question that it hurts.
One of the leaked files reveals a program called Weeping Angel, which can remotely turn a Samsung TV anywhere in the world into a secret listening device.
They could turn it on remotely, but it wouldn't put the power light on. So anybody in that room would then be discussing or talking and being monitored without their knowledge or consent. It's a great spy utility.
And the WikiLeaks revelations show the CIA has the ability to do the same with iPads and smartphones, even gaining access to messages before they're encrypted by popular apps. Experts say it's a reminder anything connected to the internet has the potential to be hacked.
There is no such thing as absolute privacy in America.
President Trump previously questioned the CIA's intelligence over Russian election hacking, casting doubt on the intelligence community. Also praised the leakers now compromising U.S. secrets.
WikiLeaks is like a treasure trove. I love WikiLeaks.
Those WikiLeaks docs allege a home in Frankfurt, Germany serves as a covert CIA hacker base. A spokeswoman for Germany's chief prosecutors tell ABC News they're looking through the documents to see if there are any indications of a criminal offense that could be prosecuted. Janae Norman, ABC News, Washington.
And breaking here in the 10 News Live Center, Escondido police just started giving us here an update on the search for the shooter who killed an innocent woman caught in the crosshairs. Let's go ahead and listen in.
My frustration level is very high. We have individuals in there that are great people, and we have people that are renting to individuals that are not. And the ones that are not good people are influencing the lives of others, and that's not going to be tolerated. We will go after that complex, and we will go after owners of those apartments or those condos that rent to bad people. So there's more to come, and we hope to continue to get the great leads that we're getting in, but we're asking for the public's help. So if at all possible, could we get calls into Crime Stoppers? You can call anonymously and get up to a reward for that. And I'd ask that the Kennedy family would plead the same, that we have an obligation to make sure that Mrs. Kennedy's life was not without any type of repercussions to the individual that did this. So even if you're a gangster and this maybe goes to your heart, I encourage you to come forward and give us anonymous tips, because we will need the information that you have to solve this, and we are going to work closely with all of our partners.
Chief, you said you were angry.
Yeah, extremely angry. This is a senseless death. This should not have happened. And we have individuals with guns that are shooting without any cause for where those bullets go, and that's not going to be tolerated. I am going to do everything we can to solve that.
People on this street have said
quickly identify that they were gang members. I mean, that was pretty quick.
Yeah, we have information, and you probably see behind me on the...
And you are listening live to Escondido Police, a heartfelt plea for anyone, even gang members, to come forward and share any information that they have about the possible shooter there in Escondido. You can remain anonymous. Again, a woman killed there, and she was on her way to church, actually returning from church. Jason.
We are streaming that right now on our 10 News Facebook page and on 10news.com. Happening today, 2 female Marines whose nude photos were posted on Facebook will speak with their attorney, Gloria Allred. The women may be among the thousands who are potentially shown right there in pictures on the Facebook group Marines United. In some cases, the pictures were targeted with obscene comments about sexual assault or even rape. We will bring you the news conference live at noon on 10news.com. Happening today, the first day in court for a man charged with threatening Jewish community centers, including the one here in La Jolla. The FBI thinks Juan Thompson was the one who made the threats to frame an ex-girlfriend. His hearing will take place in St. Louis today. The local JCC had to evacuate 3 times because of false alarms. There were even more threats nationwide yesterday, though. All 100 members of the Senate calling on President Trump to address the scare.
And back here in the Live Center, a big change at SDSU. President Elliot Hirschman is leaving. He announced it this morning. He will be president of Stevenson University in Maryland. His last day here in San Diego will be on June 30th. He has been president of SDSU since 2011. Jason.
Happening today, Logan Heights getting a new look thanks to Habitat for Humanity. Dozens of volunteers from Wells Fargo are at work. They're building playhouses, for the local Head Start program and doing repairs on the Bread and Salt building. The group will also install fencing and planter boxes and paint a mural. It'll go a long way to transforming Logan Heights.
This is going to be community space, and it's just a great morning today to be here with the volunteers and with the community, and people are really looking forward to this project.
The revitalization is funded by a $22,000 grant from Wells Fargo.